Hello, good people. This is part 2 of the dispelment, if there is such a word, of Joe Kennedy being a gangster. He was not a gangster, according to Mr. David Nassau. He says only Madden, who claims, along with Joe Bonanno and Frank Costello and the Lower East Side Lansky Siegel gang, all claim to have ties with Joe Kennedy, father of the future U.S. president during Prohibition. The Kennedys have consistently maintained that the patriarch was neither a smuggler nor a bootlegger, and so has David Nassau, Kennedy's most recent biographer. Neither in New England, where he lived until the 8th year of Prohibition, nor in the metropolitan New York area, where he lived and worked thereafter. Madden, who owned the famous Cotton Club in the 1920s, claimed that Kennedy sold liquor to him. He served the liquor that Kennedy so-called made. But who was Madden? He was an Irish immigrant by the way of England, serving a sentence for manslaughter in Sing Sing until the 4th year of Prohibition. After his release, he hijacked liquor trucks belonging to West Side smugglers and bootleggers. Bill Dill Dwyer, until Dwyer took him on as a partner in the Phoenix Brewery on the West Side, the largest illegal brewery in Manhattan, with an annual profits in the millions. Madden used those profits to buy nightclubs in his brewery. Fittingly enough, introduced a new drink called Madden's Number One, which became the best-selling beer in New York City at that time. Forced to return to prison in the early 1930s for violating probation, of course, Madden settled in Hot Springs, Arkansas after his release, where he ran a gambling retreat. He couldn't stop himself. In the early 1960s, Attorney General Robert Kennedy's campaign against crime included a focus on Hot Springs, which declined as a gambling mecca as Las Vegas surpassed it. Well, after Prohibition, Madden claimed to his Arkansas attorney that he sold Kennedy liquor in his Manhattan nightclubs. But he might possibly have gotten it confused with another gentleman by the name of Kennedy. Actually, his name was Daniel Joseph Kennedy, and only went by his middle name, which was Joe. This Joseph Kennedy developed Kennedy's Jazz Cocktails and most popular Kennedy's Silk Hat Cocktails. These drinks were produced in Canada and smuggled to the U.S. by Joseph Kennedy Limited, a Canadian company based in Vancouver, British Columbia, founded by D. Joseph Kennedy, not Joseph Kennedy, the father of the future president at that time. He was born in the American Midwest. This Canadian Kennedy lived in New York at the turn of the century and became a liquor buyer in Europe for Nathan Strauss, co-owner of Macy's. So there. That's Joe Kennedy. Look him up for more information. You have a great day. Bye.